What if you could generate hundreds of unique, ready-to-sell PNG clip art files for your Etsy shop without being a graphic designer? And what if you could list all of them to your Etsy shop in less than an hour? Well, this is the new reality of digital e-commerce. So stick with me, because in this short video, I'll show you how to use AI inside of my designs to build an entire digital product shop on Etsy incredibly fast. So the magic starts in Dream AI, which taps into several of the leading image generation models to create art from simple text prompts. We're going to create an entire collection of PNG clip art files. Our niche today will be animal PNGs, so let's get started. All right, so I'm over in the listings page at my designs. So once you're logged in, you can follow along these steps. We're gonna create several animal related PNG files and then go publish them quickly as digital downloads on Etsy. So up here, when you land on the listings page, first things first, click on home. This will open up your list of folders. I'm already in the demo folder, as you can see here. And this is from my other video that did really well. You guys tend to like that video. So this one's quite similar, but I'm gonna go deeper on some things. So I'm gonna add a folder and I'm gonna say animal PNGs. That should be good enough. Default template's perfect. Click add folder, click into the folder, and then at the bottom, click open folder. Now from here, you're in an empty listing. So if you already have PNGs that you wanna sell, you can go upload files, and then just drag and drop all of your files into here and click upload all. But in this case, I'm going to use Dream AI. I've already come up with a few prompts that I tend to like and it seemed to do quite well on Etsy, so we're going to use that. But if you have your own designs, that's how you do it. So let's go over to Dream AI now that we're in our animal PNGs folder. And this is great. So I'm using Ideogram version 3, but we have all of the leading image generation models, well, most all of them, right here for you to choose from. So Ideogram version 3 is great. Imagine 4 from Google is amazing. Got all the Flux models that are great. Dream 3, which is kind of a newer model. But anyway, I'm going to use Ideogram version 3. The mode's text to image. The design, or the style, is going to be design. You can see there's various styles here. Leave it on design. I'm going to generate 2 images each at the 1:1 aspect ratio. I'm going to leave magic prompt off. So that's the settings to follow. Now here's the prompt I came up with. So I'll just go over that quickly. It's a cute animated nursery art baby elephant. It has large expressive eyes, a trunk, and a tail. The elephant is sitting with its legs folded underneath it. The background is plain white. So that's it. Very simple prompt. And what's great about this, I want to scale this right here in Dream AI to a specific list of animals that I populated in ChatGPT. And I will go over and do that now. So I've got my prompt. I already ran some tests. You can see here, they look good. This is the kind of style I'm going for. So once you have that, I went over to ChatGPT, just using the 4.0 model with search. I told it, get me a list of the top 30 most popular animal PNGs that sell on Etsy as digital downloads. Now give me the actual animal name separated by lines, nothing else. So it came back with, alligator, possum, raccoon, goose, unicorn, lion, frog, etc., all the way down here. So what I did is I copied this list, and I'll just do it again. Went over to Dream AI. Now, we already have our prompt in this field. That's important. And this feature here is newer. It's called Scale the Prompt. You can click it, and it says, scale this prompt to the list of animals below. And then just copy your list. That way you have direct control. And what our scaling to AI will do is it'll keep the prompt very similar to what it has, but it's going to adjust the animal. So I'll just run that real quick and scale it so you can see exactly how that works, and it's really fast. So that should almost be done. And then auto populates the prompt here. So now let's look at a few of these. And by the way, when you want to generate all of these at once, you turn on parallel prompts. If you want a discount, you can make all these generations public in the public gallery. That'll give you a 30% discount on credits. And I'm going to do that for these, so if you want to find them later, you can find them. But here you go. So a cute animated nursery art alligator has large friendly eyes, a wide snout, and tiny claws. The alligator is sitting with its legs tucked underneath it. The background is plain white. You see there's a line break, which is great. And that's why parallel prompts will treat it as an entirely new image generation here, but you can do it all at the same time. So the next one, a cute animated nursery art possum. It has big, curious eyes, a bushy tail, tiny paws. So keep going. This is a raccoon, goose, etc. So I already went through and did this earlier, and I'll show you the generation. So let me scroll down. These are different styles I was trying, but here you go. So we got all these different styles of animals that look very similar, and they're fantastic. So basically that's how I got to this point. Now I will go and save these to the listings page in a minute here, but I want to take this idea because I want to show you the power of my designs. If you're on the Pro Plus plan, you can do this for up to 120 listings at a time. But I'm going to go back to the original prompt. Let me just apply this here. Oops, I actually need to refresh. And then I should have, yeah, just the one prompt here. Now I'm going to go back to ChatGPT because I already generated those images. And I did it down here, so I said, now get me a list of the top 15 dog breeds that sell well as digital download PNGs on Etsy. Separate them by line breaks and nothing else. So now I have the dog breeds, so I'm going to show you just how quickly you can generate really nice designs here. Let's go scale. Now scale this prompt to the below dog breeds. And let's see what it does here now. Top 15 type of dog breeds that tend to sell well on Etsy. So I wanted to show you kind of another example here. So let's look at this. A cute animated nursery art baby Labrador Retriever, has large expressive eyes. Now you got down here the German Shepherd, the Golden Retriever, etc. So let's turn on parallel prompts. I'm also going to make this public so that I get a discount, and it will also appear in the gallery so you can find these designs. I'm going to hit Dream now and watch this go. This is amazing. So in parallel, we're firing off 15 different generations of 2 designs each. So that will be 30 total designs that we're going to create. So I'll let that finish up. It shouldn't take too long, and then we'll resume. All right, so that's already done, and I think these look fantastic. You got the pug here, got the German Shepherd here, got the Dachshund here, the Yorkshire Terrier, Labrador Retriever, the Boxer. So you can see these are fantastic. We keep going. There should be 15 of these. Really, really good designs. The miniature Schnauzer and the Beagle. And what else do we got? Shih Tzu, Golden Retriever, and then back to the original. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to pause the video, but I'll show you what I'm going to do. Let me go to the beginning here so you can see the process. There's a lot of these. So where did we start? There are so many, and we did this in mere seconds. So let's go to the beginning, and that way you can see. Okay, I think it was the elephant here. So I'm going to go through and I'll just choose one of each of the best of these. I'll select it like this. See how I selected it? I'll go up, select the next one. And if you like 2 of them, you can just select them both. There's no reason not to. Just create 2 different listings. But you can go through and just select the absolute best ones and save them. So I'm going to go through and do that. Right now I have 6, but I'm going to pause the video and I'll resume it once I have all of those selected so I can show you how I save them. All right, so I'm at the top. You can see I have 56 out of 120 images that I can save at one time. So now I'm going to go up to the top right here, save. And I'm going to remove the backgrounds. I'll use the MD 1.5 model. Actually, we'll go with MD 1. And I'm also going to upscale. And that will upscale by 4x, which is great. So that'll be 4096 by 4096 pixels. And we're going to save it to the animal PNGs collection, which we're already in, as a new listing and into the main file slot. So this will take a little bit of time and cost credits because we're upscaling and removing backgrounds instead of doing that after. So I'm going to hit that, and once this is done, we'll go over to the listings page and show you how quickly we can prepare these to sell. All right, and that is already done. As we can see under our jobs, everything has saved. So now let's go to listings, and let's change this to grid view. And there you go. You can see fantastic job on the background removal. In some cases, you're going to get these, but in this type of design, that might be good because it's transparent background and the user can fill it in with whatever color they like. And look at that. We have 56 designs here, 3 different pages of these. Let's go to the last page here so you can preview these quickly. But everything looks really good. Now, the next thing I like to do is I'll actually open these in Canvas. So I'm going to select all up here, go to Canvas. Under templates, I'm going to choose custom size. 4096 by 4096. I'm going to create. Now it creates the artboard for each of these down here. Now you want to go add listing file and click add to all. And this is great. It's already pretty much at the positioning you want, but if you wanted to, you could increase the size of these and reposition it. And then like you could sync this across the board, but in some cases some might be too big. So you want to click through each of these and you can make individual changes too. Some are too small or too big to make sure they fit within the printable area. But just always double check that across all of these. And I think in this case, everything looks really good. So I'm gonna just go to the end here. Now let's go save. I'm actually gonna overwrite the original file and click save. Yes, overwrite file. That should take a second because we are processing 56 designs onto this new artboard here. And we resized some of them and made them a little bigger, as you can see, and then I synced it across all of them. So that's a really, really nice feature of my design. So I always like to show that because it shows that you can do everything in bulk, including resizing and adjusting, and then just syncing across all of your artboards at the same time. So that is processing, and it shouldn't take too long to complete. Then the next step is to generate mockups, which won't take long at all because I created a profile for you. And again, you can do it in bulk. And then after that, we'll generate the listing data with Vision AI and custom instructions. And I'll go a little bit deeper on that this time, showing you kind of how to find good keywords for Etsy specifically and how to format the custom instructions the right way so that it writes the listings in a much more optimized way around a good set of keywords for this particular niche. So we'll get into that as soon as this is done. All right, that is done. Now all these images are sitting here. They're slightly bigger than they were, which is amazing. That is what I wanted. So now let's go up. Again, we already have all 56 selected. The next step is mockups. So go over to mockups, go to image mockups. Now from here, we have all kinds of mockups you can go find yourself. Like there's a digital category for digital related mockups, but of course you could use anything else for digital. But I created a profile. So you want to go to load profile. And right now it's under private profiles, but you'll find it under public. So this profile here, digital PNG mockups, and it says digital shirt, stickers, tote bag, because there's 4 different types of mockups I'm creating. You'll see that under public profile. So you just click it and you can see up here, let me actually generate a preview. All the settings are adjusted perfectly. So you don't have to worry about where it's saving the mockup, what the colors are. You can of course adjust them right here if you want, but it will do it all for you. It's all preloaded by you loading that profile. So you can just load the profile, and then you can click generate mockups, but I want to show you a preview here. We also got the shirt mockup here. We got a sticker mockup here. We got a tote bag mockup here. So that's 4 different mockups across 56 different listings, and I'm gonna show you how fast we can do that. So again, just load profile, then go down generate mockups, click generate mockups, and you can see that we are now processing 56 mockups across 4 mockups across 56 listings. So that, what is that? 200 plus mockups that should finish in less than a minute or 2. All right, so that is done. You can see it took about 6 minutes because the sticker mockup is kind of a heavier mockup, the way it's rendered, different effects. But 6 minutes and we just generated 200 plus mockups across all these listings. So let me click on a few of these. So here in the mockup slot, the first one, if I double click it, you can make it active across the entire collection. You see this is the one we chose. It's beautiful. It's already set up to convert. Very beautiful mockup. Again, this is across all pages. If I come here, you can see that it just goes and goes and goes. But let's switch over to the shirt mockup here. You can see this one looks really good. And now let's go back to page 1, and we'll click on the sticker mockup so you can see that. You got the transparent die cut sticker, the kiss cut sticker, and the holographic sticker. Just different examples and different ways that the end customer can use this digital PNG file. And then one more, we got the tote bag. As you can see, everything looks really, really good. So we got those 4 different mockups for this listing, which is fantastic. Now we do want to generate a video mockup because it does help with ranking on Etsy. So I'm going to go back to mockups, this time video mockups. And how our video mockup engine works, you choose from these other rendered mockups like this, choose the order you want them to appear, and then it will generate a transitional slideshow through those different mockups so that on the search page on Etsy, when a customer hovers over your listing, they'll actually be able to see the other mockups within that listing without clicking into it, which is great. So let's submit that. It's going to save it to the video mockup slot. Again, we're doing that in bulk, so we're generating 56 video mockups, 1 per listing, and that shouldn't take more than 2 or 3 minutes, maybe less. And then we can move to Vision AI and custom instructions. All right, that's already done. It actually only took a minute. So if you want to look at the video mockup, let me give you a preview here real quick. It's saved here in the video mockup slot, and there you go. So you can see how that looks. So that's perfect for Etsy. Now we are good to go. Now the next step is to go to Vision AI. So up here, we have the 56 listings selected. Now if you're on Pro Plus, you can do this for up to 120 listings at a time. That includes mockup generation for 120 listings at a time, 10 mockups per listing, so 1,200 mockups in one go, which is absolutely insane. And the same thing for Vision AI, for video mockups, and any of the bulk processing features in my designs. If you're on Pro Plus, you can do it for up to 120 listings at once. Also publishing products. But on the standard Pro plan, that's 48 listings, and on the starter plan, that's 24. So let's go to Vision AI. Here we go. Now we want Vision AI to scan our main file, the one we're selling. So it's already selected, the main file here. Now for the product type, we're gonna uncheck t-shirt, scroll down to digital and check that, and then just click off of it. Now the platform, obviously Etsy. If you're selling on Shopify though, or in these other platforms, WooCommerce, you can select them here, but in this case, we're doing this for Etsy. Now the model to use, I'm gonna leave it as the MD 2.5 model. We recommend that, it's a great model. Now the title field and the tags field are what I wanna generate. I don't wanna generate the description field. I already have something pre-set up, which I'll share with you. So don't generate this field. Now custom instructions here. This is really important. The better you're in custom instructions, the better the output you're going to get. So I'm going to show you something that I set up ahead of time. Let me pull this over here. So this is the description down here, so ignore that. These are the custom instructions I'm talking about. So I went and did a little research ahead of time. So basically I'm going to copy this and put it into custom instructions, but let me go over this. So analyze my design and then write the title and tag exactly as shown below, except adjust the animal and other details only when necessary. So I gave it an example title. So baby elephant clip art, cute baby elephant clip art. These are my different keywords. Baby nursery clip art, jungle safari, baby shower clip art, baby elephant PNG. And then the tag example, baby elephant, elephant PNG, elephant clip art, cute elephant, animal crafts, nursery animals, nursery clip art, cute animal PNG, elephant JPEG, elephant artwork, elephant art, elephant design, elephant print. And a lot of these keywords I did a bit of research on to find and make sure they had good search volume. So, and in some cases, lower competition. And I'm going to show you just that real quick. But let me copy this and run it real quick so you can see what this looks like. So I'm going to paste those custom instructions in here. And again, I will share the Dream AI prompts I use, the custom instructions I'm using here for Vision AI, and the description for these listings in this YouTube video, so you can find them in the description of this video. So I'm going to go generate listings, and yes, run Vision AI. And we're going to toggle this back to the list view where we can see title, description, and tags for each of these listings. So that is processing now, and it's actually incredibly fast. It should be done in less than 30 seconds or so. But then while we wait, I want to show you how I looked up some of the search volume for these keywords. Let's go over to Merch Titans here. This is one of my other tools. If you go sign up for a free account, go to free tools, go to Etsy keyword research, you can actually find you can actually look up keywords on Etsy using their auto-suggest algorithm combined with Google-related search volume data, which is great. So I'm going to start with just elephant clip art. Let's do that. I'm going to move this over. Let's just go elephant. And actually, I'll just hit search before I do clip art so you can see. It's really, really fast. So it's going to pull up, in some cases, hundreds of different keywords. So obviously, elephant's very generic, but 1.8 million searches per month. Elephant drawing, elephant man, ear plant, white elephant gift ideas. So let's keep going for something that looks a little more relevant to PNG related or digital download keywords. So right there, elephant PNG, 14,800 searches a month. It's trending upwards of 22% over the last month. So you can see the entire trend chart here, which is really nice. And then very low competition, meaning that's Google related, but meaning there's not really people running ads on this. So elephant clip art, that's another great keyword. And if we keep going, elephant artwork. So you can see a lot of the keywords I was including, I actually found through this keyword research tool, elephant art. That's another one I used. 9,900 searches per month. And that's how you can do that. And if you want to go a little bit more niche, let's just do PNG. You could pull that up here. So these are the two auto-suggested keywords from Etsy, elephant PNG file and elephant PNG. So you can see this has 0 search volume, but it's still an auto-suggested keyword on Etsy. So it actually might not be a bad keyword to use. Because enough people are searching for that in order for it to become an auto-suggested keyword. So let's go, and what I mean by Vision AI is it's just going to rotate through the different animals based on the design. So if we wanted to go to a different example, like let's go miniature schnauzer. So I spell that right and just run a search. Yeah, gifts, statue, shirt, charm, poster, t-shirts, nothing there. But if we went maybe schnauzer, probably be a better keyword. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, getting way more volume here. Now let's see, yep, schnauzer PNG, 390 searches per month. And you can see sticker, there's all these different tags and keywords you can use for your listing. But I put together, as I showed you here, pull that back over, did a bunch of keyword research, didn't take more than 5 minutes, found good keywords. I also looked at Etsy and looked at some of the other listings and found keywords from there as well and combined everything. And came up with this for custom instructions. So I wanted to go a little deeper on this video so that you could understand that. Now while we wait, I'm going to copy this, the description, and we'll use that here. So this Vision AI should be done. There you go. So let's look at this. So baby chicken clip art, cute baby animal clip art, baby nursery clip art, farm animal, baby shower clip art, baby chicken PNG, and baby chicken, chicken PNG, chicken clip art, cute chicken, animal crafts, nursery animals, nursery clip art. So you can see that it's using all of the main keywords I want, but it's actually swapping out the word accordingly. So it's chicken instead of elephant. Down here, polar bear and German shepherd in this case. And you see how it separated those, baby German, a shepherd PNG. So it does a really good job if you give it the right custom instructions. So it did that across all these listings, and that's a really good way to use Vision AI. Give it a list of keywords, give it example titles, give it example tags, and it's really easy to do that if you basically create a niche specific collection or folder and create designs or upload designs that are relevant to that niche, and then you could do this quickly. But now I need to add my description. So let's go up to quick actions, edit in bulk. I copied that description from my notepad earlier, so I'll go to description. Just going to overwrite the field and just copy that in. So you can see Etsy now requires this. The AI was used in the creation of this item. I provided the creative direction and curated the final results. But I have just different things for the creating and using this PNG file for. And this listing.title is actually a variable tag that you can put into your description, and it'll pull the title in and put it in the description, as you can see here. It's giving you an example. So that's a really nice feature there. So it'll do that across all those listings. But this is ready to go. Let's go apply to all 56. And now we have our description for every one of these ready to go. And again, I'll share that in the video. But at this point, we're ready to publish these. So again, all 56, because I'm on Pro Plus, I can do that. Go publish. Let's go to digital, go Etsy. And if you're not connected, if you haven't connected your Etsy shop, you can do that up here. Go to account settings, go to Etsy and connect it. It's very easy and very quick. But then you can go publish and go to digital products for Etsy. Now under select mode, you want to go select files to sell. And this is really important. Select files that you would like to sell. It's this main file slot. That's the PNG file we're selling. These are just mockups and video mockups. So this is the only one you want to select in this spot. If you're doing a bundle now and you have them in your different file slots, you can select them all here. But we're only selling one PNG file. So that's it right there. So select that and then go next step. Now this is the mockups, and you can see it automatically selected our mockups for us, including the video mockup. You can see them down here. Now you can also drag and drop these mockups wherever you want by holding this in. But again, that's how you can do that. I'm going to leave this as the primary. Obviously, that's what it's for. And you can rotate through your different listings here to see, again, we have 56 of them. So it's quite a few. But as you can see, it's all there. So now let's go to the next step. Now you can also add a watermark. It'll actually add a watermark to all of your mockups, but I don't recommend it. I'm not going to do it. But if you want, you can put it in here. It's just a simple text-based light text over the top of your mockups. I'm going to uncheck that. Let's go next step. And we already have our data here. Now at the bottom, we do want to enter price and quantity. So go down to bulk edit because you don't want to do that one by one. For price, I usually run a 50% off discount. So I'm going to go like $4.98. So it ends up being like $1.99. And quantity, I'll do $9.99 and apply changes in bulk. And now that is done across all of those different listings. So let's go next step. And this is the last step where you just get a preview, the title, the price, the quantity, your description, and your tags across all these listings. You can look through this if you like to make sure everything looks good. Of course, everything's ready to go. Now on the right here, you got store preview. It's gonna be Etsy. If you have multiple Etsy shops connected, you could choose right here which one you want to publish them to. Under category, it's already set at digital, so I'm gonna leave that, but you can also just click that and search any category and select it that exists on Etsy. So now let's just go publish. And that's how easy that process is. It's not going to take very long to publish all of these. And when in the publishing process, what My Designs does is we create a PDF file that's non-branded that when your customer opens it, it should open up in their browser or in a PDF editor. And they can just click the download button and that downloads the zip file that contains this PNG here. So that's how that works. And I'll actually demo that once these are published. But this will probably take 3 minutes, maybe 4 to finish, and then we'll move over to the Etsy shop and I will show you what that process looks like. All right, and just like that, 2 minutes later, all 56 listings have been published to Etsy. Again, this is our Etsy demo shop for just these videos. So let me go to listings and refresh this. There might be other things under here because of other examples, but under draft, you'll see every single one of these and video included sitting here ready to go. So you could actually just select those. It's publish in bulk and go through the different pages and make sure they're all published. But let me pull up one of these. We'll go to this elephant one. I'm actually going to publish this so we can show you that process. And we will go find it. I'm going to pull up the listing itself. You got your title, got all of your mockups here, including the video mockup, the main mock-up, but here's the download I want to show you that your customer receives. So let me just open that up. That's exactly what they'll see. Just a download button. If they click that, takes them to a non-branded page, and it just downloads the zip file of their product here. Let me open that up, and you can pull this up, and there you go. So that is what your customer is going to see. It's very simple and very straightforward. So now from here, let me actually show you the listing on the Etsy side. Let's view it on Etsy. So you can see how well this looks. Got the video mock-up, covering these other mock-ups here. But there you go. That is, again, I'm not running 50% off, but if you do, that'd be $198 or $199. And there's our description. Everything's ready to go. So that's a really easy way for you to create and sell digital PNG files on Etsy for any type of idea you can imagine. You do not need to be a graphic designer anymore. You can use Dream AI and you can use My Designs to really streamline and automate that entire process at the highest level possible. And it's only getting better. So highly recommend you jump in. And one last thing, if there's any other type of digital product videos you would like to see, please leave a comment below and I will create those. We're going to start focusing a bit more on digital products too. But that's it for this video. I hope you subscribe to the channel and we'll talk soon. Cheers.